His intellect is his most powerful tool. The individual who famously remarked, "If I had some duct tape, I could fix that," is the one viewers tuned in to see for 7 years, spanning from 1985 to 1992. MacGyver centered around secret agent Richard Dean Anderson, portraying the titular character, utilizing his scientific knowledge and inventive problem-solving to navigate intricate situations. So today we're exploring the ensemble of the original MacGyver series and discovering their post-show endeavors. Get ready for some ingenuity regarding your beloved stars along the journey. But hurry, the bomb timer is ticking down rapidly. Dana Elcar as Pete Thornton. Pete Thornton serves as the leader of the Phoenix Foundation and acts as MacGyver's superior. A former operative for the government, he possesses extensive expertise in espionage and clandestine missions. Maintaining a close bond with MacGyver, he consistently provides guidance and encouragement. Interestingly, Richard Dean Anderson reciprocates this support for Dana, who initially made a guest appearance in the pilot episode before Anderson suggested to the producers that Dana be cast as a different character starting from the 11th episode, assuming the role of Pete. In a noteworthy trivia, Dana's stunt double on MacGyver was Don S. Davis, known for his portrayal of General George Hammond, Richard Dean Anderson's commanding officer on Stargate SG-1. Dana made his television debut in 1952 on Guiding Light, but his first recurring role was as Sheriff George Patterson towards the end of the first season of Dark Shadows. He also appeared in the 1968 TV adaptation of Mice and Men as Carlson, alongside George Siegel and Will Geer from the Waltons. Tragically, Dana's character on MacGyver gradually loses his eyesight in the 6th season episode titled Blind Faith, mirroring Dana's own struggle with glaucoma. He relied on specialized computer equipment to read printed text for the remainder of his life, and his blindness was incorporated into a guest appearance on Law and Order in 1993. Notably, one of his numerous film roles includes portraying FBI agent Polk in Newman and Redford's classic film The Sting in 1973, a personal favorite of mine. Dana ultimately passed away from pneumonia in June 2005 at the age of 77. Robin Mosley as Wilt. Wilt serves as a companion to MacGyver, often lending a hand with his diverse endeavors. Proficient in mechanics, he equips MacGyver with the necessary tools for his tasks. Mosley, hailing from Vancouver, joined the series in its 3rd season, coinciding with Henry Winkler's successful transition of production from Los Angeles to Canada to reduce expenses. Robin Mosley has been wedded to Helen Jarvis since 1995. Both he and Helen collaborated on the film Dudley Do Right in 1999, where Helen excelled as an art director, overseeing significant projects like Justice League in 2017. Presently, he maintains a modest profile at the age of 69. His last acting appearance was in 2011, featuring in an installment of R.L. Stine's The Haunting Hour, Bruce McGill as Jack Dalton. Jack Dalton serves as MacGyver's closest comrade and accomplice. A former member of the Special Forces, he possesses expertise in demolitions and firearms, forging a strong bond with Angus MacGyver. Bruce McGill injects humor into his portrayal across 18 episodes, often attempting to charm whichever female characters appear in the given episode. Despite Pete's disdain for him, Dalton remains an integral part of the team. Bruce McGill is most notably recognized for his portrayal of Daniel Simpson Day, famously known as D-Day, in the 1978 comedic feature Animal House. McGill boasts a distinguished career, featuring prominent roles in blockbuster films like The Legend of Bagger Vance and portraying a deceived character in the 2003 con artist movie Matchstick Men. Both films come highly recommended for viewers seeking quality entertainment. Fans of Jean-Claude Van Damme will undoubtedly recall McGill's appearance as Dalton in the 1994 action film Time Cop. Recently, he graced the screens in the 2022 Amazon series Reacher, a reinterpretation of the Tom Cruise film starring Alan Ritchson, a physically imposing actor suited for the role. Presently, Bruce, who most recently appeared in the limited streaming series Love and Death, is 73 years old and has been happily married to his spouse Gloria since 1994. When not engaged in acting, a pursuit he continues to pursue fervently, he enjoys sailing as well as playing the piano and guitar, albeit not simultaneously. Elisa Davalos as Nikki Carpenter. Nikki Carpenter assumes the role of MacGyver's romantic partner, possessing both beauty and intelligence while consistently aiding MacGyver in his latest endeavors. She made her debut on the show in the third season, featuring in a total of 8 episodes. Additional guest appearances include roles in Hawaii Five-0 and a 5-episode appearance in How the West Was Won during the 1970s. These early roles paved the way for her subsequent appearances in 3 episodes of Matlock, as well as a 5-episode arc in the second season of Life Goes On, portraying the character Doreen Gillespie. Previously wedded to Jeffrey Ryan Dunas, the couple welcomed a daughter together. Alexa Davalos, following in her mother's footsteps, has diligently pursued an acting career, notably starring in productions ranging from 2004's Chronicles of Riddick to her lead role as Juliana Crane in the critically acclaimed Amazon series Man in the High Castle. Today, Elissa is 64 years old, and her most recent acting credit dates back to 2007, where she appeared alongside Emma Roberts in Nancy Drew. However, she has since ventured into film production, overseeing the creation of a direct-to-video Chihuahua film and a travel documentary series titled Coins World in 2016. It seems evident that she remains actively engaged in the film industry to this day. Teri Hatcher as Penny Parker. After portraying Amy, the enchanting mermaid on the Love Boat for a duration of 2 years, Teri embarked on her journey with the MacGyver cast, assuming the role of Penny Parker. As Angus's companion, they share a steadfast bond, evident when Penny finds herself ensnared in a potentially perilous scenario during the 4th season. MacGyver, harboring concerns that it might be a ploy orchestrated by his long-standing adversary, navigates the situation with caution. This particular episode, titled Cleo Rocks, features a song of the same name with lyrics penned by none other than MacGyver's arch-nemesis, Michael Des Barres. Their on-screen chemistry flourished, owing in part to their real-life romantic involvement. Teri Hatcher's illustrious career soared to new heights beyond her tenure on the show, notably marked by her portrayal of Lois Lane in Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, alongside her Emmy-nominated performance on Desperate Housewives. At 59 years old, her enduring beauty remains evident, as showcased in her Hallmark films A Kiss Before Christmas, 2021, and Christmas at the Chalet, 2023. Without a doubt, audiences can anticipate more captivating performances from this esteemed actress in the years to come. Despite the show's reliance on makeshift solutions, MacGyver has left an indelible mark on television history. Its enduring legacy is further underscored by the creation of a parody movie and television series aptly titled MacGruber, John Anderson as Harry Jackson. Anderson portrayed a recurring character in MacGyver as Harry Jackson, MacGyver's grandfather. He began his career on Broadway, appearing in the musical Paint Your Wagon in 1951. Subsequently, he transitioned to predominantly working in the film and television industry. Anderson made 4 appearances on The Rat Patrol, 3 of which were as the same character. Additionally, he guest-starred in 3 episodes of Perry Mason, including The Case of the Calendar Girl, 1959, The Case of the Bartered Bikini, 1959, and The Case of the Greek Goddess. In 1959, Anderson featured as Sergeant Bulla in Season 1, Episode 24 of the TV series Steve Canyon, titled The Bomb. The soundtrack album Music from the television series Quantum Leap, released in 1993, was dedicated to him. Anderson appeared in the fourth-season episode The Last Gunfighter of the sci-fi series Quantum Leap as Pat Knight. This episode aired approximately 6 months before his passing. On June 8, 1946, Anderson wed Patricia A. Kaysen in the rectory of St. Boniface Catholic Church in Quincy, following which the couple relocated to Iowa City. There, Anderson pursued studies at the University of Iowa's Liberal Arts College, earning his master's degree in drama. Anderson remained married to Kaysen until her demise on February 18, 1989. 3 years later, Anderson succumbed to a fatal heart attack at his residence in Sherman Oaks, California, at the age of 69. Cuba Gooding Jr. as Billy Colton. Billy Colton is part of the Colton family and serves as a bounty hunter. In 1996, Gooding gained significant recognition when he landed a role as a cocky yet charming football player in Cameron Crowe's compelling sports comedy Jerry Maguire, 1996, alongside Tom Cruise, which garnered both critical acclaim and commercial success, earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture and securing Gooding an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. His debut as a director, Bayou Caviar, premiered on October 5, 2018. On March 3, 2018, Gooding made a special appearance as a guest announcer on the 100th episode of ITV's Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. In 1994, Gooding tied the knot with his high school sweetheart, Sarah Kapfer, with whom he shares 3 children, Spencer Gooding, Piper Gooding, and actor Mason Gooding. In 2014, Kapfer initiated legal separation proceedings from Gooding. Gooding initiated divorce proceedings in January 2017. In 2006, Gooding received the Public Leadership in Neurology Award from the American Academy of Neurology for his efforts in raising awareness about multiple sclerosis. On February 26, 2024, Gooding was implicated in a sexual assault lawsuit filed against Sean Combs by music producer Rodney Jones. The lawsuit alleged that Gooding had engaged in non-consensual groping and fondling of Jones. On March 26, 2024, Jones amended the lawsuit to name Gooding as a co-defendant. Bruce Harwood as Willis. Bruce Harwood portrayed Willis, a technician affiliated with the Phoenix Foundation in MacGyver. Bruce Harwood, a Canadian actor, is widely recognized for his portrayal of John Fitzgerald Byers, one of the lone gunmen in the television series The X-Files. Apart from his role in The X-Files, Harwood reprised the character of Byers in the spin-off series The Lone Gunman, which aired episodes in 2001. He played a pivotal role as a founding member of the Vancouver Summer Shakespeare Festival, Bard on the Beach. Additionally, he featured in the 1988 film Earth Star Voyager. Dale Wilson as Colin Yardrow. Dale Wilson portrayed Colin Yardrow in MacGyver. He's been featured in numerous animated series, including the 1989 DIC series G.I. Joe, where he lent his voice to various characters like the opening narrator, Cap Turber, Gridiron, Mutt, Overkill, and Skydive. In Gary Larson's Tales from the Far Side, he voiced Edward Kelly, the high school principal with a disdain for mutants. Wilson also contributed his voice to X-Men, Evolution, and portrayed Paw Pooch in Crypto the Superdog. Additionally, he made appearances in films, one of which was Who'll Save Our Children, Robert Donner as Milt Bozer. Robert Donner portrayed Milt Bozer in MacGyver. Born on April 27, 1931 in New York City, Donner grew up in various states, including New Jersey, Michigan, and Texas. Serving in the United States Navy for 4 years, he was stationed in California before settling in the Los Angeles region after his military duty. Donner's acting career began with an uncredited role in the 1959 John Wayne Western Rio Bravo, and he appeared in its sequels El Dorado and Rio Lobo. His film credits also include Chisholm, The Undefeated, and The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. On television, he was recognized for his roles as an ex-convict informant on Adam 12, Yancey Tucker on The Waltons, and Exidor on Mork and Mindy. Donner tied the knot with producer-writer Jill Sherman in 1982. He passed away on June 8, 2006, due to a heart attack. Michael Des Barres as Murdoch. Michael Des Barres portrayed Murdoch in MacGyver. Des Barres embarked on his music career with the glam rock band Silverhead in England in 1972. The band released 2 albums under Deep Purple's record label, Purple Records, before disbanding in 1974. Throughout his career, Des Barres has made appearances in more than 100 television shows and nearly 30 films. His acting journey began at the age of 8, when he became known as the Nux Bar Kid, featured on posters across England. Recently, Des Barres hosted the Michael Des Barres program, airing every weekday morning from 8:11 a.m. ET, with a replay scheduled every weekday evening from 9 midnight PT on Little Steven's Underground Garage, Sirius XM Channel 21. With an audience of over 6 million listeners, the show presents a diverse blend of rock, soul, and punk, infused with Des Barres' extensive musical expertise and his messages promoting positivity and longevity. Des Barres exchanged vows with his longtime partner, Britta Hayerts, on December 21, 2018. James Hong as Chu. James Hong portrayed Chu in MacGyver. Following the Korean War, Hong relocated to Los Angeles in 1953, alongside a companion, where he completed his studies at the University of Southern California. During the daytime, Hong worked as a road engineer for Los Angeles County, while pursuing acting during evenings, weekends, and even utilizing vacation and sick leave. Eventually, after 5.5 years, he bid farewell to engineering to fully commit himself to acting and voiceover work. Hong featured in the A24 production Everything Everywhere All at Once, which premiered on March 25, 2022. His performance contributed to the film's ensemble winning the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture. Attending the 2023 Academy Awards, where the film earned 7 Oscars out of 11 nominations, Hong sported a bow tie adorned with googly eyes. Currently residing in Los Angeles, California, Hong shares his life with his spouse, Susan Tong, whom he wed in 1977. Together, they are parents to 3 daughters and have 8 grandchildren. Hong identifies as Presbyterian, having been involved with the Westminster Presbyterian Church during his childhood in Minneapolis. In 2020, Daniel Day Kim initiated a GoFundMe initiative to secure a star for Hong on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In recognition of his contributions, Hong received a star as part of the 2022 honorees, becoming the eldest individual to be bestowed with this distinction at the age of 93. Richard Dean Anderson as MacGyver. MacGyver embodies a resourceful operative with a talent for utilizing everyday items to devise inventive solutions for intricate dilemmas. Despite his remarkable abilities, MacGyver maintains a modest and grounded demeanor, always willing to assist others, even at the risk of his own safety. Hence, when the casting director observed Richard Dean Anderson's audition, he secured the role due to his myopia, fearlessly donning his personal reading glasses during the performance, showcasing the authenticity sought by the creative team. Hailing from Minneapolis, Richard aspired to pursue a career as a professional ice hockey player until a hospitalization period for fractured bones redirected his ambitions. Opting for a different path, he embarked on an extensive journey, pedaling nearly 6,000 miles from Minnesota to Alaska. Although commencing the expedition with companions, he concluded the final 33 days solo, an experience that bestowed upon him a newfound clarity in life, transcending mere geographic destinations. Richard's breakthrough arrived in 1976 when he secured the role of Dr. Jeff Weber in the esteemed soap opera General Hospital. Subsequently, he featured in the television adaptation of 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, alongside River Phoenix in his debut acting endeavor. Beyond his iconic portrayal in MacGyver, for which Anderson produced 2 subsequent TV films, He garnered acclaim for his role in Stargate SG-1, a successful series based on the 1994 film starring Kurt Russell, enjoying a decade-long tenure. Although never entering matrimony, he engaged in relationships with numerous prominent individuals, including actresses Terry Hatcher and Lara Flynn Boyle. Regarding Terry Hatcher, more details will ensue shortly. However, since 1996, he has been in a partnership with April A. Prose, with whom he shares a child. Presently, at the age of 74, Anderson has retired from the entertainment industry, redirecting his focus towards family and philanthropic endeavors, notably supporting various environmental causes globally. Christopher Neame as Duncan. Neame played a deranged murderer in an episode of MacGyver in 1985. His British film credits include roles in two Hammer horror movies, Desire for a Vampire, 1971, and Dracula AD 1972. He also acted in No Blade of Grass, 1970. Neame appeared in The Competitors of Sherlock Holmes as Sidney Wing in the episode titled The Mystery of the Splendid, series Edward VII. He starred in two BBC dramas about World War II, as Lieutenant Dick Player in Colditz, 1972-74, and as Flight Lieutenant John Curtis in the initial season of the World War II drama Secret Army, 1977. Between them, in the TV movie A Moment in Time, 1973, he became one of the first male actors to appear unclothed on the small screen. Neame portrayed the antagonist Skagra in the incomplete Doctor Who serial Shada in 1979. He lent his voice to finish the serial using animation in 2017. Neame made a guest appearance in another BBC historical drama, When the Boat Comes In 1981, portraying Robin Cunningham. In 1983, he portrayed Mark Antony in the BBC series The Cleopatras. In 1989, he depicted the character Gustav Hellstrom, a Swedish businessman, in the 12th season of the TV series Dallas, appearing in 3 episodes: Serpent's Tooth, April Showers, and Away We Go. He also appeared in a 2-part tale of Star Trek, Enterprise, in 2004. In 1994, he portrayed Night 2 in the Babylon 5 episode And the Sky Full of Stars. Neame is among the scarce actors who have featured in Doctor Who, Blake's 7, the Star Trek series, Babylon 5, and Earth 2. Other television appearances include Dynasty, The A-Team, Benson, Beauty and the Beast, Northern Exposure, 1994, Jag, 1995, and the 2-part miniseries The Apocalypse Watch, 1996. He also starred in the Showtime film Street Night, 1994, and he appeared as The One in the concluding 2 episodes of Martial Law, 2000. Mayim Bialik as Lisa Woodman. Bialik made appearances in 3 episodes of MacGyver as Lisa Woodman. She began her acting journey as a young performer in the late 1980s. Early in her career, she starred in the 1988 horror film Pumpkinhead, her debut role, and had guest spots on The Facts of Life, appearing in the final season's last 2 episodes, and Beauty and the Beast. From 1988 to 1989, she featured in 8 episodes of the sitcom Webster as Frida, Webster's classmate, where she portrayed a sewer-dwelling girl named Ellie, with approximately 10 lines of dialogue, which earned her Screen Actors Guild, SAG, membership. On September 8, 1992, Bialik participated as a celebrity contestant on the episode Upsetting the Celestial Peace, the premiere of the 2nd season of the PBS game show Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? She joined the ensemble of The Big Bang Theory as Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler in 2010. Her initial appearance was in the 3rd season's finale as a potential romantic interest for Sheldon Cooper's character, Jim Parsons. In the 4th season, she started off as a recurring character, playing Sheldon's female friend who isn't a girlfriend. Beginning with the 8th episode of the 4th season, she became a regular cast member. In May 2023, it was reported that Bialik would temporarily step down from Jeopardy and would not continue as host for the remainder of season 39 due to her backing of the Writers Guild of America strike. Ken Jennings, took over hosting duties for the remainder of season 39 in her absence. In December 2023, it was revealed that she would no longer serve as host of the syndicated version of Jeopardy! Bialik wed Michael Stone on August 31, 2003, in a Victorian-themed ceremony that included traditional Jewish wedding customs. Stone, who was raised in the Mormon faith but left the church as a youth, converted to Judaism in order to marry Bialik. They have 2 sons together. Bialik returned to television in 2010, opting to pursue her acting career rather than continuing her scientific pursuits, in order to spend more time with her children. Kim Zimmer portrayed Police Lieutenant Kate Murphy in the series. Zimmer's career began in theater. She first appeared on television as Bonnie Harmon on One Life to Live in 1978. In 1979, she took over the role of Nola Dancy Aldrich on The Doctors, replacing Kathleen Turner. In 1983, Zimmer landed the role that made her famous, playing Reva Shane on the television soap opera Guiding Light. Her portrayal of Reva was central to the show until Zimmer departed in 1990. She returned to Guiding Light in April 1995 and played Reva until the series ended in September 2009. Zimmer's on-screen chemistry with Robert Newman, Josh, earned them the title of super couple. In 2011, she published her memoir titled I'm Just Sayin', 3 Deaths, 7 Husbands, and a Clone. My Life as a Daytime Diva. In 2023, after a hiatus from acting, Zimmer returned to the screen in the drama film You Sing Louder, I Sing Louder, where she starred alongside Ewan McGregor and her son, Jake Weary. Zimmer graduated from Forest Hills Central High School in Ada Township, located just east of Grand Rapids, and pursued studies at Hope College in Holland, Michigan, and at American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco. She is married to actor-director A.C. Weary, Alan Cudney Weary, and they have 3 children, Rachel, Max, and Jake Weary. Jake, who is also an actor, appeared on As the World Turns as Luke Snyder in 2005 and has made guest appearances on various shows, including Law & Order, Special Victims Unit. He currently stars as Darren Cody in Animal Kingdom. Zimmer resides in Montclair, New Jersey. On May 16, 2024, during an appearance on a special Stand Up to Cancer benefit episode of the YouTube podcast series The Locker Room, Zimmer shared that she was diagnosed with breast cancer in November 2023 and was undergoing treatment. Anthony DeLonghi as Major Nikolai Kosoff. Anthony DeLonghi portrayed Major Nikolai Kosoff in the series. He gained prominence for his recurring role in the first 2 seasons of the TV series Star Trek. Voyager, playing First Majejal Kulu, leader of the Kazon Nistrim. An accomplished swordsman, he is also recognized for his appearances on Highlander. The series, portraying Lyman Curlow in the 3rd season episode Blackmail, and as Otavio Consone in the 5th season episode Duende. DeLonghi tried out and was under consideration for the main role in the series. Proficient in martial arts and a master of various weapon styles, he portrayed a swordsman alongside Jet Li in the 2006 martial arts epic Fearless, and provided whip training to Harrison Ford for the 2008 film Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. He also instructed Michelle Pfeiffer in bullwhip techniques for her role as Catwoman in the 1992 film Batman Returns. In 1999, DeLonghi founded Palpable Hit Productions, a production company specializing in edged weapons and bullwhip training videos. Initially focusing on theatrical swordplay, the company expanded in 2002 to include historically accurate fencing techniques in collaboration with the Martinez Academy of Arms. In 2009, DeLonghi appeared on an episode of The Deadliest Warrior as an expert on the weapons and tactics used by William Wallace. In 2015, DeLonghi featured on an episode of Mythbusters, teaching Adam Savage and Jamie Hyneman bullwhip skills to test myths from Indiana Jones. In 2018, DeLonghi made a guest appearance on an episode of Good Mythical Morning, where he demonstrated whipping Rhett McLaughlin on the backside. In April 2023, DeLonghi returned to the show, prompting Rhett and Link to engage in a memory game revisiting the details of his previous appearance. Dick Butkus as Earl Dent. Dick Butkus portrayed Earl Dent in the series. Butkus was drafted by the Bears as the third overall pick in the 1965 NFL Draft. He quickly established himself as a playmaker known for creating turnovers. During his NFL career, he intercepted 22 passes and recovered 27 fumbles, a record at the time of his retirement, and he caused numerous fumbles with his powerful tackles on opposing players. In 2009, the NFL Network named Butkus the most feared tackler in history. Butkus is credited with defining the middle linebacker position and remains the benchmark against which other middle linebackers are judged. To honor his legacy, the Butkus Award recognizes the most outstanding linebacker in American football annually. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1979, and the Bears retired his number 51 jersey. After retiring from football, Butkus pursued careers in acting, sports commentary, and celebrity endorsements. He was actively involved in philanthropy through the Butkus Foundation, supporting various charitable initiatives. Butkus passed away peacefully at his residence in Malibu, California on October 5, 2023, at the age of 80. The cause of death was a stroke, with underlying factors including atrial fibrillation, atherosclerosis, and hypercholesterolemia. His passing occurred just hours before the Bears were set to play a Thursday night football game against the Washington Commanders. The Commanders observed a moment of silence before the game in his honor. So, we're curious. Have you checked out the reboot series? Did you find any enjoyment in the TV movies that followed the original series? Which episode of MacGyver do you consider his standout moment or most ingenious solution? And who stands out to you as the top cast member from MacGyver? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss.